they report me, my boss, he will be fined. Because it is illegal now that you have air conditioning in the car. So, but automatically now, every vehicle comes out from the factory, it comes out with the air conditioner. It used to be, they call them extra stuff for them. But now, no. Now it is standard. Power steering, power brakes, air condition, they come standard. Madam, go on the zebra crossing. We have to stop for you. Stupid. And that is zebra crossing. She got the zebra crossing. You see, no, she's not even look. Myself, I get my license when I was 18. And since I get my license, to today, my job, it was only driving. 54 years. Because I'm 72. And I always done driving. For example, the first 2 years, actually the first 1 year, I used to drive with an old garage. Then when I was 19, I started to drive with a company that bring only English tourists. So that's why I picked up the English. I don't know it by school. So then, after 20 years with the same firm, I fed up to work no time, during the night, during the day, afternoon. So there was no time. Fixed wage or no time. So I decided to change my job and I went delivery man. 19 years delivery man. Then the last company I was, because I worked 3 different companies, it went bankrupt. Myself, I started to make first part-time job for 1 year with the cab. Then when I noticed that he was going to close, myself, I kept with the same job of the part-time for 8 years. But when I started 2008, I found out that I forgot how to speak English. Completely. I started crying. I said, "What is my English?" Obviously, I picked it up. I don't know it by school. So, thanks God, I started since I was 2009 full-timer. All right, not delivery, but I used to have different nationalities. Even here, they will have a lot of nationalities. But I used to make a lot of Maltese trips, all right, or Italians. And in fact, the Italian, now I can say some few words. Very, very, very little of sentence. Very little. But I'm improving again in the English. I'm sure that I was better, but I'm still learning. If you want to say a joke, if you don't say it properly in the proper English, they don't took it, they don't understand it. For example, myself, by joke, when I see the university, I say, I spent 3 years in the university. As soon as they tell me, have you? I will say, yes, with Dr. You see, this sign give way, but only to decorate. Who's coming from there? Out. They're supposed to slow down. And we go first. Actually, they are improving a little bit on the signs. Because at the old days, myself, as I told you, I've been driving since I was 18, actually even before, but without license. So the roads, they were without marks in the floor. Right? So, and when the people that say, which way you drive? I will say, in Italy, they drive on the right. You, in England, they drive on the left. We drive where we like. Especially, we go in the shade. I'm telling you, this last few years, all the people, they are going on the drugs or drunk because there were so many accidents. Especially this year, terrible accidents. And the thing is that there is a lot of construction and they are holding the vehicles sometimes 2 minutes drive or 10 minutes walk by the airport. It takes you 90 minutes. And so, you see all these yachts here?
Yep.
None of them is mine. They are not all locals, huh? All right? If there is 90% are foreigners, 10% are local. Because those, in Malta, they got cheaper prices to leave it here. And they are accommodated with the electrical and the water. In fact, even the Maltese, they leave it here, in the water. This is the latest they meant. During the COVID, they made it. The Prime Minister, he wants to make another one near where he lives, in Marsascala. Of course, because he got 2 yachts. Yeah, he's a poor man. He got 2 yachts. Right-hand side, entrance to Floriana, the suburb of Valletta. Here, that's why they made the iron, because a lot of people, they've been killed on their cross. Now, further up, they got the zebra, they got the traffic lights. And further down, there is the subway. But a lot of people, they don't like to go on the subway. They want to risk their own life. And those traffic lights and zebra crossing is the most old traffic. In fact, here it used to be every minute you have to stop for zebra crossing. What they done is the bridge. Look, they go on the bridge. You are not allowed to pass. But unfortunately, they can do it in a lot of places. But some of them they cannot. Some of them, what they can do is, which it takes them time, all right, subways. Here, very often they kill somebody, especially these funeral workers because they do not bother about the rules. It will be on green, you see them cross. Look, it's got the, you see them cross. Sometimes they don't press the button. And then you find a driver coming full speed ahead. About 6 weeks ago, they killed the last one here. Actually, it was very accident. But he was going to cross, not on the zebra. What's what the color red? And he fell. And he fell, and he been hit by Mercedes, and he died on spot. His fiancée, she realized that it was her boyfriend, because on the Facebook they brought the accident, and she recognized his shoes. So then when she went to see him in hospital, it was him. He was a cook. He worked as a cook. In fact, his boss, in the evening, he closed the restaurant for his respect. The thing is that you have to take care of your life yourself. So now there is a crossing bridge. All right? You see them jumping these to cross. You saw that lady only 2 feet away from the zebra crossing. She wants to cross with on it. And then obviously, when you heard the news, she been hit. No, she crossed to him. No, she been hit. This one they make good. Look, stairs and lift. So there is no excuse to cross from the bridge. So the inside one, from the lorry upwards, to turn sharp left. You cannot go on the right hand side. Us to turn by the roundabout. But this is the worst part, because we are near the airport. And beside the airport there is 11 villages. And once they are making the project for the traffic of the airport, there is only one road to go to the airport, and even to go to the other villages. So once that the normal road is closed for the project. We all had to go all by the same roundabout, all to the same road. And don't forget, 11 villages, eh? Not just who's going to the airport, who's going to Zurich, who's going to Kirkhoff, who's going to... That's 11. And by the roundabout, right away, is the one who's coming. In fact, that's why I come this way myself. Because this part, little bit quicker than the other side. Look. Something against the law. Because he crossed on the continuation line. So if there was a warden, he would give him a fine of €23.29 plus about between 1 to 3 points. We take the chance now because look, the bank they just closed and there will be a slip. Somebody tell you, can you see the marks? They're all accident. Yes, they're all accident. Maybe you know and maybe you don't. To recognize a cab from a private car, it's by the letter Y before the number. See, for example, this is a private thing, right? So when you see something even smaller, letter Y before the number, that's a cab. See that one? A cab. And mine is special because mine is FLY. It means when you're in a hurry, use the fly. This part is the worst because all of us, we have to turn left. We cannot keep going straight. And then when we go to the bottom, supposed to the airport, everyone turn right. But me, I turn left. I avoid that part because who is coming from the left and us to turn to the left, to the right, right? They have to cross like this, like an X, because those coming on the left, they want to come this way from the other side, and us, we want to go to the airport, so we turn opposite. So myself, I seen a lot of accident there, and I have to change my way. Water. Less than half a kilometer far, but safe. But more safe, all right? Not quicker, safe. And for me, I found it much more easy to enter. First of all, I don't have to keep my foot on the clutch and on the foot brake all the time because I keep covered. But when you are too close, your foot have to work it a lot. So both of you got to see that, okay? Because many times, as soon as we shut, we find the warden. Many times I meet somewhere. Sometimes two. One stop, the other one right. Yes, he stay here, look. And one pull him in there, and then he will the other one right to stop another one. example, buses and trailers and big lorries, they must go right and then by the airport, not from the airport, just beside the airport. Because when I'm going to pass myself, suppose, because yesterday I seen, suppose that it have to be under till 5 tons. So the trailer more than 5 tons. And I saw a trailer going up to that road. Lucky he didn't find the police or a word. Because otherwise, there will be fine plus points. That it will be for the vehicle, for the small vehicles, I know it. Because I passed. 46, nearly 47 euro the fine, plus 3 points. And we only have 12. Mind you, I lost the 12, but by the government that I'm working 2 days a week. Only from here I have to be careful. To cross on that side, first turning. From here, I will look. 99% they give you chance to cross because they know they are turning to the airport. So when I go home myself, instead of I go to the airport, because still I have to come here. But instead of I turn from here, I can go straight and turn at the end. And if I will see too many traffic, I go from the airport. Because the barrier, because I am with the Y and I got the barcode, open to me. So I go in and I go out again from the other barrier. and I will jump a lot of queue. Because yeah, those are with the Y, they have to go one by one through the barrier. Because, or if you did not pay it, or if you done a foul like I did myself 3 months ago, right? They don't open to you. So myself, one time they didn't open to me because my boss, he did not renew. He wasn't know. So it was only for half a day until we paid everything and we started going. But one time, I made a foul myself at the arrival. I parked on the parking of a coach, not of the minibuses or the taxi. The next morning, she did not open to me. I said, we already paid. She said, but you are suspended. And the fine is not money. 15 days, you don't go in the airport for the arrival of the departure. So that means, from my money, I have to go drop them down, and then they cross by the zebra crossing. Right? And then to come in, I want to make checkup, what time is coming in, because when I park inside, after such of time, I have to pay the
parking charge.
The parking ticket. And that's from my money, because I done the foul. So when I finished the 15 days, never parked wrong again.
Once
Because it is a hassle, huh? You have to walk to meet the people. When the people they come, you have to say, you stay here, I'm going to get the minibus. You have to walk down again for the minibus. And you go up again to pick them up. So losing time, and for a lazy man like me, more walking. That was the van that he come before I come for you, my dear lady. That van, he was there from the same hotel. He just arrived now. Same one, he just arrived now. Hey. Because I met him in the hill. And I asked him if he took you or not. Well, this is my hobby. First of all, when you talk and you listen, you don't see the light too much. And for me, there will be no chance to sleep. So both of you, I wish you a nice flight back home.